Here is example 1 from our parabolas lesson. Find the vertex, focus, and directrix, and let's make a little sketch of our graph. So here's our equation, pretty simple looking equation. Y squared equals 3x. I went ahead and wrote our standard form underneath it. Notice I don't see any numbers over here with my y. I don't see any extra numbers with my x. So that simply tells us that its vertex is at 0, 0. So the HK is actually 0, 0. So that's kind of convenient. So let's just identify that. So my vertex is 0, 0 for this one. So now to sketch it, we want to figure out what our focus and directrix are and which way it's oriented. I guess we could just talk about that. Which way is it oriented if I make a little sketch here? Well, the y part is squared. That tells us that it's on its side. So it's either opening to the right or to the left. How do I tell? Well, this number over here, it's a positive, so that means I'm opening in the positive direction. In fact, just to illustrate kind of what I would like you to do, let's just go ahead and throw the sketch in there. I'm not worried at this point about how wide or skinny our parabola is. I just want to make sure that you have it oriented the proper direction. So it's opening to the right. That's good. Now let's go ahead and get the focus and directrix that they did ask us about as well. So we've got our vertex, of course, it's right here on the graph. So the focus and directrix are p units away from the vertex. So here's where this number comes into play. So in my equation, 4p equals whatever this number is. So if I do 4p equals 3, we want to get p by itself. Of course, just divide that 4 over there. So p is 3/4. So that means I would go 3/4 in, because the focus is always inside the parabola. So my focus, I'll go ahead and identify here, is going to be at 3/4, 0. So again, I moved in 3/4 units. And the directrix is just the opposite. It's going to be a line, so I would go over here, and I'll just sketch it in rough here. So this would be the line x equals negative 3/4. So directrix always a line. So x equals negative 3/4. So there are our key components and a quick little sketch of our parabola. There's example 1.